Welcome back to South Coast Kickball. We have 3 games planned for you from July 25th, 2024. We're going to go back to back right with them. It's not a gauntlet, folks. So we're going to get into the starting lineups from Game 1. Team Red. Freights is going to be pitching. Jesse's going to be catching. Reader at first. Avon at third. Ralphie in right. Rampage in left. Billy DH and a new guy. June in second. And TJ, he's going to be DHing. Now for Team Black. Dave's going to be pitching. A new guy, Tiago catching, Robzilla at first, Brian at third, Nice and right, Jaden in left, Corey playing second, Helder's going to be DHing and playing outfield, but last but definitely not least, JoJo playing DH for Team Black. Team Red's going to lead things off. Here, there's a pitch from Dave to Matt Rita. And Rita's going to kick off the sailing. It's going to land in front of Jaden. Rita's going to get on easily with a leadoff single. And Avon, he's going to be up next. And he's going to kick a little dribbler on the third base line in front of Brian. So we got runners at first and second. June, he's up next. And the pitch to June, he's going to kick off the left side of the wall, right into Brian's hands for out number 1. Rampage, he's going to be up next. And Dave throws to the right side of the plate. Rampage is going to kick the ball. Rob's going to catch it. Rita's going to tag up. And then I don't know what Rob's doing. He throws a ball to a base where nobody's at, and Rita's going to score easily. Just like that, 1-0 Team Red. Freights is up next. He's going to kick to the left side of the field. It's going to bounce in front of Brian. Freights is going to have himself a single. So there's a man at second and first with 2 outs. Jesse kicks a rocket over Rob's head. Avon's going to score easily. Freights is going to come around. Dave's going to throw. Freights is going to stop. 3-0. Jesse's going to go all the way to third. They're going to throw. He's going to miss. Jesse's going to get an inside the park home run for his first home run in South Coast Kickball. And just like that, 4-0. Billy's up next. He's going to kick off the ceiling, off of Brian's hands. Jaden slides on his knees, makes the catch. Top of the first over, 4-0 Team Red. Jaden's going to be leading things off for Team Black in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch from Freights. He's going to kick a dribbler to Freights and then a slide head first into first. Lead off single. Robzilla, he's up next. He kicks a dribbler to Avon. And Rob's going to be ruled out at first. It looked like it could have been a tie, but Rob's going to be out by half a step. Brian's up next, and he's going to kick a ball to the third base side. Avon's going to bobble it. Tag Jaden for the second out of the inning. So Brian's going to be on at first. Jaden did not have to run. There was only 1 out. And Nice is going to kick a ball to the third base side. He's going to be out by a mile at first. Team Red out of the inning, unscathed, 4-0 as we head to the top of the second. And Ralphie's up. He's going to kick a ball. A rocket. It's going to land in the outfield in front of Helder. So Ralphie gets on with a leadoff single. So there's a man at first for CJ. And CJ kicks a nice line drive. And Brian catches it with the fingertips and hauls it back in. So there's 1 out. Ralphie has to scamper back to first. Rita, he's up next. He's 1 for 1. And he kicks a ball to Brian's side. And Brian runs it into second. So Ralphie's going to be safe at second. So there's runners at second and first. 1 out. Avon, he's up next. And he kicks a rocket to Helder's side. Helder throws it in. Ralphie's going to come all the way from second and score. So it is 5-0. Team Red with 1 out. June, he's up. He's going to kick a rocket to Brian. Brian can't catch it. Dave goes to throw at Rita, just misses him. Then he throws at Rita at home and misses him. And Avon comes all the way around from first and scores. June keeps running. Could be another inside the pocket when he gets out at home. So there's 2 outs, but it's 7-0 as he gets 2 RBIs across the plate. Rampage kicks off the ceiling. Mike and Brian can't communicate well, so that falls in between them. Freights, he's up. And he kicks to Helder, and they throw Rampage out at second for the 3rd out of the inning. 7-0 Team Red. As we head to the bottom of the second, Team Black has a mountain to climb. Dave's going to be leading things off for Team Black. And the pitch from Freights, and he kicks a rocket to James side. Home run! And Dave continues his single hot streak as a home run hitter, as that is number 4 on the summer farm so far. It's 7-1 as he cuts into the deficit. But they still need a lot. LD's up next. He kicks a comeback into the pitcher for out number 1. Corey, he's up next, 99. He kicks off the right side of the wall, right into Rita's hands for out number 2. And Tiago, making his South Coast Kickball debut at the plate, kicks a rocket to June at second. June makes the catch. So just like that, it ended over, 7-1. Team Red as we head to the top of the 3rd. Jesse, he's up. Had an inside the park home run his last time up, and he kicks up the middle, off the ceiling, off Brian's hands. And he gets on with a leadoff single. Billy, he's up. Second at bat. Kicks off the sailing right into Rob's hands for out number 1. Ralphie's up next. And he kicks to Brian, and Brian tags second to get Jesse out. So there's 2 outs, and it's a double play actually. So just like that, in and over, as we head to the bottom of the third for Team Black. So down 7-1, JoJo, she's up, and she kicks a low rocket to Avon as he makes the catch. So there's out number 1. Jaden kicks a ground rule double. Nice kick by Jaden. So they got a runner in scoring position, and they need a runner in scoring position desperately. Rob, he's up. He kicks a dribbler to the third base side. This time Jaden does not run, but Rob is out by a mile, so there's 2 outs, bottom of the third. Irons up. He kicks a rocket to the left side of the field, bounce off the blue stripe, bounces in front of June. Jaden's going to come all the way from second. He's going to do a signature roll into home. So it is 7-2, bottom of the third, 2 outs. Nice is up. He kicks the ball almost in the same spot, but he's out by a mile. Avon makes a nice play. Top of the fourth, 7-2. See if Team Red can put any insurance runs on the board, because in the bottom of the fourth, Team Black can score as many runs as they need to win the game. And a nice kick by CJ to get a single as that ball is bounced off the ceiling in front of the catcher. Rita, he's up. He's 2 for 2. Kicks a rocket to Dave. Dave makes a nice play. Gets Rita out at first and then throws CJ out for the double play. The always dangerous Avon's up next. He gets a knuckleball from Dave. He kicks up the middle, off the ceiling, in front of Jaden, not in time. So Avon's going to be 3 for 3 on the day. June, he's up next. And there's a kick from June. He's 3 for 3. As that goes in between the second baseman and the first baseman. Avon's going to come all the way around from first. Dave thinks better. He doesn't throw it. 8-2, Team Red. Rampage, he's up next. And he's going to kick off the left side of the wall, right into Jaden's hands, in and over. So we get to the bottom of the fourth. The last chance for Team Black to rally, try to get something going, to possibly win this game or tie to put it in extras. Dave, he's up. Dave's going to kick off the ceiling into Rita's hands at first for out number 1. So they're down to the last 2 outs. Helder, he's up next. And the pitcher, Fraser Helder, he kicks off the ceiling almost the same spot that Dave. Rita taps it into Fraser's hands for out number 2. Corey's the last chance for Team Black, and he kicks it off the ceiling, and Avon throws it to Corey, out at first, just like that. Game over. Team Red wins. Avon's going to be player of the game, 3 for 3, 3 runs scored. Rita 2 for 3, June 2 for 3, Rampage 1 for 3, Fraze 1 for 2, winning pitcher, Jesse 2 for 2, Billy 0 for 2, Ralphie 1 for 2, and CJ 1 for 2. Let's get into the stats for Team Black. Jaden was performer of the game for Team Black. He was 2 for 2 with a ground rule double. Rob Zilla 0 for 2, Brian 1 for 2, Nice 0 for 2, Dave 1 for 2. He was the losing pitcher. Helder 0 for 2, Corey 0 for 2, Tiago 0 for 1, and JoJo 0 for 1. Now we have the game 2. So let's get into the starting lineups for game 2. Team Black, new teams. We got BJ pitching, JoJo catching, Rob Ziller at first, June at third, Helder at right, Freightson left, Rampage DHing, and Tiago is going to be DHing. Oh, and we got Avon playing second. Sorry, I almost forgot him there because there's so many players on the screen. Team Red, we got Jesse making his pitching debut, CJ catching, Jaden at first, Dave at third, Ralphie in right, Rita in left, Corey DHing, and we got Nice playing second base. So we got some new people and some new positions. So let's get into the action as Team Black is going to lead things off. And here's the pitch from Jesse to Avon. Avon's going to kick to Dave's side, and Dave's going to make a play, but it's not going to be in time. So Avon's going to lead the game off with a leadoff single. Fraze, he's up next. He's going to kick to Jaden's way. It's going to bounce off Jaden's hands. Jaden's not going to make the catch. And Avon's going to slide into second. So we got runners at second and first with a runner in scoring position. Rob, he's up next. And Rob's going to kick off the ceiling right into Jaden's hands for out number 1 of the first inning. Next, Brian's up. Nice curve from Jesse. It's going to go right into Jaden's hands. Jaden's in the ball. He's going to tag Freights. Hold on to the ball, and Avon's going to score easily. So it's 1-0 Team Black with 2 outs, top of the first. June, he's up next. Kicks off the ceiling right into Dave's hands for out number 3. So just like that, the top of the first is over. He's head to the bottom of the first. Team Red's going to look to get on the board with Rita. He's going to be leading things off for Team Red. And there's the pitch from Brian to Rita. And Rita's going to kick up the middle, off his leg, right into the second baseman's hands. So Tiago gets the out over there at second. Jaden, he's up next. He's going to kick off the ceiling. That's going to bounce, not off the ceiling, just over the head of June. So Jaden gets on with a single. Next, Dave's up. He's going to kick off the ceiling, and that's going to bounce off June's hands. He's not going to make the catch, and Jaden's going to be out at second, so Dave's going to get on with a single. Ralphie, he's up next. And the pitch from Brian to Ralphie. And Ralphie's going to kick to the left side of the field, and an easy play for June to get Ralphie out. So just like that, the first inning is over. 1-0 Team Black. As we head to the top of the second, Rampage going to be leading things off for Team Black. And they pitch from Jesse to Rampage. And Rampage going to lead things off with a ground rule double. Nice kick by Rampage. That's a signature kick. So Team Black has a runner in scoring position. No outs on the top of the second. Helder, he's up next. And then kick off the ceiling right into nice hands. So there's 1 out. Tiago, he's up next. He's still looking for his first kick in South Coast kickball. He kicks off the ceiling. Jesse runs off the pitcher's mound, makes the catch. So there's 2 outs. JoJo, she's up next, and she's going to kick at Jesse for out number 3, just like that. So 3 out of the 4 batters are out. We get to the bottom of the second. Jesse's going to be leading things off for Team Red. And he kicks a blooper to June. June's not going to get there in time, so Jesse's going to lead things off for the single. Nice is up. And he's going to kick a ball that kind of resembles a bunt. You hear Brian yelling in the background. The Team Red might have just bunted twice in a row. It was very questionable. That was very close play. So they're going to rule that it wasn't a bunt, but that was a close one. Corey's up next. He kicks off the ceiling. Rob's going to make the catch. And now he's going to fumble and bumble. And weird looking play for Nice over there at first. So there's 1 out. Runners in second and first. CJ is up. He's going to kick off the ceiling. That's going to be a fair ball. But it's going to go right into June's hands. And June's going to tag third easily. So there's 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Rita, he's up next. And he's going to kick a rocket up the middle. And that's going to be caught by Freights out there in left field to end the inning. So it's still 1-0 as we head to the top of the third. Avon's going to be leading things off for Team Black. This man has got on base every single time today. And he's going to kick a blooper to third base side. And he's going to be safe for the single. So they got a lead runner on. Freights, he's up. He's going to kick a rocket over Dave's head in the lane between him and Rita. Jaden's going to get in his hands, and Avon's going to score easily. So just like that, well, he doesn't score yet, and as he touches the plate now. So it's 2-0, Team Black with no outs. Rob's going to look at ball 3. So Jesse gets his first recorded walk in South Coast kickball history. So there's no outs, runners in scoring position, 2 men on. That ball's going to be kicked to Dave at third. Just like that, Brian is going to get a single. So bases are loaded with no outs. June is up. He's going to kick Jaden inside, and Jaden's going to throw at Brian. Brian's going to duck. Freights is going to score. Robzilla's going to score. And it is 4-0. Team Black, no outs, top of the third. And the game is starting to get away from Team Red. Rampage, he's up. He's going to kick up the middle. Dave's going to make the catch. So there's 1 out in the top of the third. Helder, he's up next. Runner still in scoring position. 2 men on. Helder's going to kick. That's going to be a fair ball. It was going forward. So bases are going to be loaded again. CJ gets the ball back to the pitcher. Tiago's going to be up next. Here's the pitch from Jesse to Tiago. He kicks a rocket to Dave. Dave catches it, and he looks to make a play at Brian over there at third, but Brian gets back. Dave doesn't throw it. JoJo, she's up. She's going to kick a dribbler to Jaden. Jaden, instead of getting an easy play at first, goes to throw at Helder. Brian scores. June scores. It's a mercy inning. 6-0 Team Black. You got to question Jaden's kickball IQ on that play. We get to the bottom of the third. 6-0 Team Black. Jaden, he's up next. And Jaden's going to kick a rocket over there. And that's caught by Brian for out number 1. In the bottom of the third, Dave, he's up next. And he's going to kick a ball off the ceiling. And that's going to be caught by Avon out there in the outfield. So there's 2 outs. Ralphie, he's up next. And Ralphie's going to kick off the wall, right into the hands of Freights out there in the outfield. So 1, 2, 3, we head to the top of the fourth. Avon's going to be leading things off again for Team Black. And he kicks a ball up the middle. This time, his dad doesn't catch it. So Avon's going to get a double easily. So Avon's in scoring position again. Freights, he's going to be up. And the pitch. And Freights kicks to Jaden side. Why not? Jaden throws it in. And Avon's round in third. And he's going to score easily. And with the way Jaden's been playing first, why not test him? Rob, he's up next. He's going to kick to Dave's side. And nobody's covering second. And Dave fires it at Jaden. Jaden catches it, but Rob slides in head first. Easy play. So there's no outs. Brian kicks the ball to Ralphie in the outfield. Nice catch by Ralphie. And a nice throw by Ralphie to get it into Dave over there. The cutoff man at third, so no one can advance. June kicks the ball to Ralphie again. Ralphie makes another great play, so there's 2 outs. So it's 7-0 still. Top of the fourth. Rampage up, and he kicks the ball up the middle. This time, it bobbles off nice hands, but Nice catches it. 7-0. A mountain to climb again for Team Red. Both of these games have been blowouts. It's kind of sad to see. We don't see it too often. Jesse's up next. He kicks a rocket. Jesse's first home run off Avon's hand. Home run. Jesse gets his second home run, his first wall ball home run. His first home run was inside the pocket last game. So just like that, Jesse cuts in the deficit. So it's 7-1, and he does his son's taunt, the roll into home plate. Congratulatory home run hug from his son. Nice, he's up next. Nice is going to kick off the ceiling. And Brian's going to throw at Nice and miss. So Nice is on, and this is the start Team Red needed. Corey, he's up next. And Corey's going to look at ball 3 and take a walk. So the first 3 men get on. And remember, there's no mercy rule in the last inning. So Team Red, if they can get something going, they might have a chance to either tie or win this game. CJ, he's up next. CJ's going to kick off the ceiling right into Brian's hands for the first out of the inning. So there's 1 out with 2 men on. Rita, he comes up. He kicks a rocket. The first baseman can't handle it, but Corey's going to be out at second as Rob just fires it at him. And Nice comes all the way from second and scores. So there's 2 outs, 7-2. Jaden kicks the ball off the pitcher's hand. So they've got a runner at second and first. Dave, he's up. And Dave's going to kick a rocket. Home run! Just like that, 7-5. Dave with another home run, a 3-run blast. His second of the day. Not second of the game, but second of the day. So that's 3 RBIs for Dave. It's 7-5 with 2 outs. Ralphie's going to be up next. Team Red still has a chance. They still need a miracle, but they're still in this. Anything can happen here at South Coast Kickball. So there's 2 outs. Ralphie's trying to extend the game for Team Red. And here's the pitch from Brian and Ralphie. And Ralphie kicks right to the pitcher. Just like that, the game is over. Congratulations to Team Black. They get to win. Here's the stats. Performer of the game, faced 3 for 3, 2 RBIs. Avon 3 for 3. Rob Zilla 1 for 2. Brian went 1 for 3. He was the winning pitcher. June 1 for 3. Rampage 1 for 3. Helder 1 for 2. Tiago 1 for 2. And JoJo 1 for 2. Now the Team Red stats. Davis player of the game 2 for 3 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Rita went 1 for 3. Jaden 2 for 3. Ralphie 0 for 3. Jesse 2 for 2 with a home run. Nice 2 for 2. Corey 0 for 1 with a walk. And CJ went 0 for 2. And we head to Game 3. Now it is the same teams. They're running it back. So we're not even going to go into the lineups. Rita is going to be leading things off for Team Red. As we get ready for this game, different positions though, same teams with different positions. Rita kicks a ball to Rob's side, and Rita is going to be ruled safe at first on a close play. It looked like Ty went to the runner. So Jaden, he's going to be up next. And here's the pitch from June to Jaden. And Jaden kicks off the ceiling, and Freights is going to be there to make the catch with his 1 out. Dave, he's up next. Here's the pitch from June to Dave. Dave kicks off the ceiling. Kicks to June. June can't handle it, so Dave gets on with a single. So Ralphie got 2 men on, runner in scoring position, second and first. And here's the pitch to Ralphie. Ralphie kicks a dribbler to the wrong side of the field. So easy play to get Rita out at third. Rob with a nice heads-up play over there at third. So there's 2 outs. Top of the first, Jesse, he's up. And he kicks a dribbler, and there's nothing. Well, Dave and Rob collide. It looks like Dave is going to be ruled out. I don't know about that one, but bottom of the first, nothing. Avon, he's up next. Avon's been on fire all day. And he's going to kick a dribble. Jesse can't handle it. Avon slides, and he's going to go to second. Jesse attempts to throw, but Rita's there to catch it. Freights, he's up. He kicks off the ceiling, and that's in a bounce in front of Rita. Rita kicks it, and Avon's going to come all the way from second and score. So just like that, again, Team Red finds themselves down 1-0 as Avon fixes the blue stripe, so it's determined what is a strike. Rob kicks the ball up the middle. Rita's there to make the catch off the ceiling, steps in front of Nice. BJ, he's up. He kicks right to Jesse. Jesse touches the base, throws at Freights, misses. Ralphie gets it in fast, gets it into the cutoff man, Jaden. Jaden's there. June, he's going to be up next. And here's the pitch to June. Off the ceiling. Jaden's there to make the catch, round number 3. So just like that, we head to the top of the second. Team Black is up 1-0. Nice is going to be leading things off with Team Red. And there's the pitch to Nice from June. Nice and a bounce off the wall, over his son's head. Nice and get on with a single. Corey, he's up. Number 99, the big man. Here's the pitch from June. He's going to kick up the middle. Nice kick, but BJ's there to make the catch for round number 1. CJ, he's up next. And CJ's going to kick. It's going to bounce off Tiago. That's going to be a fair play, and he's going to get there safe. So we got runners at second and first, a man in scoring position for Rita. And here's the pitch. Rita kicks at a ball way outside. Rita kicks a blast, a 3-run home run. And just like that, Team Red takes the lead. Nice kick by Rita. And I think that might be Rita's first wall ball home run here while we've been taking stats all summer. So congratulations to Rita on that one. And the teenage dirtbag, he's up next. He's going to try to keep things going for Team Red. He's going to kick off this ceiling. That's in a lane between the second and first baseman. And Jaden lollygagging. You hear his dad yelling, "Run, Jaden!" And that's a balk. Jaden should have went to second on that. That's the rule we got to talk about here in South Coast kickball. Dave kicks a rocket up the middle, but Brian's there to make the catch. And that's going to be an out on the score sheet, but plays like that don't show up. Ralphie, he's up. He's going to kick off the ceiling right into Rob's hands for out number 3. So Team Red takes a 3-1 lead off Rita's foot as we head to the bottom of the third. Rampage is going to be leading things off. Here's the pitch from Jesse to Rampage. Rampage goes for that ground rule double again. A little too high this time, but a nice kick by Rampage. He might have been able with his speed to leg that out into another double. Here's the pitch from Jesse to Helder. And Helder kicks a rocket to Dave. Dave's there to make the catch, and he just fires it into Jesse. Tiago, he's up. He's still looking for his first kick. And Tiago's going to kick off the ceiling. Corey's going to get he hands it to Jesse, and Tiago's going to get an easy double. So congratulations to Tiago on his first kick here in South Coast Kickball. Sometimes you just need those cheap kicks to get your confidence going. So see what happens in his next at-bat. JoJo, she's up. She's going to kick a ball to Jaden side. No one's going to run. She's going to be out by a mile. So there's 2 outs. Jesse thought it was 3 side of walking, but Avon, he's up next. And they kick to Jaden side. Jaden should have just tagged. They get Avon out on a close play, but Jaden probably should have just tagged Tiago over there at third. So Team Red gets out of that unscathed. It's still 3-1. Jesse, he's up. Here's the pitch from June to Jesse. He's going to kick a ball. Jesse's been on fire today. He's been on base. 2 home runs. The pitch from June to Nice. And Nice kicks it to Avon's side, and Avon makes the catch in front of Jesse, and then he tags him, but Jesse was on the base. Here's the pitch to Corey. And Corey kicks off this sailing right into Rob's hands for out number 2. CJ, he's up next. And here's the pitch to CJ. CJ's going to kick to Rob's side. Rob's going to make an easy play. So just like that, 3 outs. Still 3-1, Team Red. Freights is going to be leading things off for Team Black. And the clock is starting to come into play. So Jaden's going to come in and pitch. And Freights is going to kick off the right side of the wall. It's going to bounce in front of Ralphie. Ralphie ain't going to make the play. So Freights is going to get a double. Freights has been playing well today, especially kicking the ball. Rob, he's up. He's going to kick a rocket up the middle off the ceiling right into Rita's hands for round number 1. Rob's frustrated. He's yelling. He's banging the wall. And then Jaden is going to throw ball 3 to Brian. So they're going to have 2 runners on, second and first with 1 out. Jesse's calling for the ball back, but you cannot do that. Once a pitcher has come in and a pitcher has gone out, that pitcher cannot come back in the game. So June kicks off the ceiling. It's going to bounce in front of Nice. So bases are going to be loaded with 1 out. They should have kept Jesse in there. I think he was fine in his rhythm as a pitcher. Rampage, he's up. He's going to kick a grounder. It's going to go all the way to Dave in the outfield. Dave throws the ball to Brian, but he's not going to be there. Jesse gets the ball into Jaden, so it's 3-2. Helder, he's up. Kicks a ball off the ceiling. Jaden's not going to make the catch. On a weird play, they got to tag Rampage because that is no longer a force play. You got to tag him with the ball, but the team just gives up on the play. So it is a double play, I guess. So we head to the top of the third, 4-4. Rita kicks off the ceiling right into Brian's hands. Now the time is coming into play. There is less than 2 minutes on the clock. So Jaden kicks off the ceiling. Jaden's going to be there. Dave's up, and he kicks a ball that's clearly a ball, but because of the time, he gets on with a single. Ralphie, he's up, and he kicks a ball to June, and then June tags the base and throws Dave out at second. So just like that, we head to the bottom of the 4th. Tiago's going to be up. And there is less than a minute on the clock. There's about 30 seconds, maybe even less. Tiago catches it, they throw it, and the time goes off. This game is going to end in a tie, 3-3. Sorry about that, folks. Also, Jesse shouldn't have been in the game. He snuck in there at the end. I don't think Team Black made a big deal about it because they knew the game was most likely going to end in a tie unless Tiago walked it off. So we head into the stats for Team Red. Performer of the game was Rita. It was 2 for 3 with a home run, 3 RBIs. Jaden was 2 for 3. Dave was 2 for 3. Ralphie 0 for 3. Jesse 2 for 2 with a home run. Nice 1 for 2. Corey went 0 for 2, and CJ went 1 for 2. Now for Team Black stats. Freights, he was performer of the game. He went 2 for 2 with a double 1 RBI. Avon 1 for 2. Rob 0 for 2. Brian 0 for 1 with a walk. June 1 for 2. Rampage 2 for 2 with an RBI. Helder 0 for 2. Tiago 2 for 2. And JoJo went 0 for 1. 3 great games. That's why you got to keep watching South Coast Kickball.